Hello everyone, Michael here with the Daily Note 2 YouTube channel, and welcome to another news video for the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. I've been saying I'll do a news video on the Samsung Galaxy Note 2 whenever Adobe updates Flash Player for Android, so I thought it was a good time to do another news video. But first, let's discuss updates. So it seems like all carriers in the US have gotten at least a multi-window updates, but not necessarily 4.1.2, and keep in mind that 4.1.2 refers to the Android version, not updates to Samsung specific apps or TouchWiz. And while getting 4.1.2 update might mean that you are getting the latest Samsung updates as well, it doesn't necessarily mean that they've included all Samsung updates. Or maybe they've chosen to remove particular features or updates by Samsung because they thought it was in the carrier's best interest. For example, the customizable notification panel seems to be removed by some carriers, and it is because they've decided that it was not something that they wanted on their models of the Galaxy Note 2. But the updates that the carriers are rushing to push out is the Exynos exploit fix that was discovered not too long ago. The reason why this is high priority is if you download an app with bad intentions and install it, the app can gain the equivalent of a full administrative root access without having to ask you for it. And while it could be used to do some powerful things, the risk was too great for leaving it open for any mal-intentioned app to gain these privileges. And I hear after you update, it becomes difficult to put custom ROMs on your device if you're into rooting. So if you're into rooting, make sure you read the latest threads on XDA forums for your rooting and custom ROM needs before you apply an update you receive in the near future. If you don't root, then definitely apply the update when it arrives. So next topic, Flash Player. So yes, Adobe Flash Player has been updated once again. Adobe puts out these updates once a month without fail, and this month being no exception. I've ran 5 versions of the latest Adobe Flash Player on the Galaxy Note 2 so far, and I feel that it just keeps on getting better and more bug-free. With that said, the last version .34 was perfect, and the newest version .36 is still perfect. So if you're not having any problems and you don't want to bother with it, you probably won't notice a difference by updating. But I like always being up to date. It only takes a second, and if you need info on how to install or update Adobe Flash Player on the Galaxy Note 2, please check out my tips and tricks episode 55. And while we're on this topic, I used to have a problem with screen dimming even with the Smart Stay on when I was playing full screen Flash videos. One day that problem went away. I'm not sure exactly what fixed it, but most likely it was caused by the 4.1.2 update because I just never see the screen dimming anymore. And if you still see the screen dim while you're watching Flash videos, a workaround is just to hover with the S Pen, and the screen will go back to full brightness. So next, let's talk about some of the rumors floating around for Galaxy Note devices. So Galaxy Note 3, is it going to have a 6.3-inch screen? I keep hearing this rumor over and over again, but keep in mind that these rumors are usually started by people who manufacture parts like the bezel or glass without knowing what phone they are going to be on. And since the Galaxy Note 2 series may have seemed like a logical choice, and that is why maybe people are assuming that this 6.3-inch screen that's floating around might be for the Galaxy Note 3. But as you can see, if you've been watching CES, a lot of these manufacturers are coming out with phablets these days, even bigger than the Note 2. So it wouldn't surprise me at all if we saw another phone manufacturer with a 6.3-inch screen that they were manufacturing these screens for. And if you think about it, the same thing happened with the iPhone. A lot of people made the assumption that when they saw something with 4.2 or 4.5 inches being manufactured that looked like that would go on an iPhone, it actually turned out to be screens for something like the Galaxy S or the S2. So we can only wait to see what screen size the Galaxy Note 3 will have. I personally like the current size of the Note 2, and if the phone grew any bigger, I think it will become more difficult for me to carry in my pocket. Next topic, Galaxy S4. First, the name. I'm surprised that no one has brought this up, but Did you know that a lot of the Asian cultures really don't like the number 4? For example, in Korea, majority of the buildings have floors labeled 1, 2, 3, F, 5, 6, and so on. So it is a real thing. And I would say that the last thing Samsung wants is to communicate to the world that they follow these ridiculous superstitions, but they have to address the superstitious customers, investors, and journalists who have been waiting for years to offload that zinger of a title. If for any reason the S4 wasn't far exceeding the sales expectations like every Samsung Galaxy S device so far. So will it be called the Galaxy S4, or will they skip it and say it's the Galaxy S5? I think Galaxy 5 has a nice ring to it as well. And they can probably just make the excuse that the Galaxy S4 was the code name for the Galaxy Mini, and that's why they're not using it. Anyway, the rumor is that the Galaxy S4 will have a stylus. Now this rumor isn't all that crazy. Did you know that the Galaxy S3 has a special stylus that is called the C Pen that Samsung sells? It's kind of like this, right? If you've ever seen one of these things, it's a capacitive touch stylus, but it is different in a way that it is much narrower, not as narrow as the S Pen's tip, but much narrower than this. And it is made especially for the Galaxy S3. It does not work well or at all on any other capacitive touch screens that people have used it on. So it is not too crazy that they are going forward with this idea, knowing that the success of the Galaxy Note has a lot to do with the added interface options that only the S Pen with its Wacom digitizer can bring. Why not bring that functionality to the Galaxy S4 to unify the further development of how the S Pen interfaces with all Galaxy devices in the future? Maybe they can just put the Wacom digitizer on the Galaxy S4, and it will be up to the customer if they want to carry a stylus or use it selectively at a desk. And last but not least, the 8-inch Galaxy Note tablet. People are saying it is going to be announced next month. For this rumor, I would say why not? The iPad mini is turning out to be a huge success, probably even a bigger success than the larger iPad 4 or iPad or whatever it's called. And the big reason for that is the size. People love the size of the iPad mini, and why not have a Galaxy Note tablet with the same size? With all these features and a S Pen in that 8-inch size, seems like a no-brainer. And another thing is that Samsung has demonstrated that they can manufacture devices of any size at the drop of a hat because of the way they've set up their manufacturing process. And they've had a 7-inch tablet, a 8.9 or a 9-inch tablet, and a 10-inch tablet. So why not just have that 8-inch tablet in there? And why not just complete the series? Anyway, these are all just my random thoughts and speculations and assumptions. So, don't take it more than that. So if you haven't been to my channel yet, please come to my channel and check out my 100+ videos on the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe because I create a video every day so that you can get the most out of your Samsung Galaxy Note 2. Once again, thank you for watching.